the buzz that was happening in the stadium. I mean, out of 120 minor league teams, they had the best record almost the entire season, winning. It just was something special was going on. What did you hear about Greensboro?
Yeah, well, obviously I was a little jealous. Obviously I wanted to get up here real bad, and I mean, obviously just seeing all the stuff on Instagram and Twitter, just about the fans and the culture. It just seems like every day it was like a Friday night game, and all the players that I talked to about Greensboro, they all just said nothing but good things, and it just made me more excited to get up here. And so looking forward to having that happen again this year and win a lot of games for Greensboro.
How much do you feel like the culture from the top, from the Pittsburgh Pirates? It just seems like a lot of buzz that we haven't seen there in Pittsburgh in years, that's trickling down to Indy and Altoona and Greensboro and Florida.
Yeah, I mean, I think just going back to spring training, man, just a super competitive camp. We got a lot of guys who, every day at camp it's just a fight. It's everyone making each other better, iron sharpening iron, and I mean, like you said, Indy all the way down. It's just a bunch of studs, and getting to work with all those guys every day, day in day out. It's fun, and you get to pick bits and pieces from everyone's game and apply it to yours, and so it's just making you better for sure.
What's it like for a baseball player, not to get too sappy, but to hear the crack of the bat and just like it's April and everybody's all excited and the smell of the grass and all that?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously growing up, a lot of young boys want to play baseball, not just in college but professionally, and so there are definitely times when I'm just kind of, whether I'm a shortstop or second or on deck, I'm just taking a deep breath and looking around and just being like, man, like I'm a professional baseball player, so it's really cool. And at the end of the day, I feel like that's something I can't forget. Sometimes, obviously it's a job, and sometimes you can get caught up in the job aspects of things. But the more I can just sit back and take a breath and realize how blessed I am to be able to play this game, to be paid to play this game, it's just incredibly blessed. And just taking a deep breath every once in a while and realizing that I'm here.
One thing we heard about the manager is the energy. Have you felt that energy, and what's that mean for you guys?
Oh yeah, man. Mosky, he gets us fired up, man. Especially in the locker room, pregame. Even in spring training, 10 a.m. games, he's getting us fired up in the dugout. And for a player like me, man, that's it just allows me to respect him a lot more. I feel like that's kind of how a lot of the guys here. That's kind of how we respond to things. It's just having someone who brings energy day in day out. Because when it's a week before All-Star break, everyone's dragging. It'll be good for him to keep that same energy and keep us going.
That grind of the season, here it is at the beginning of it. How excited are you for the next step or the next season?
Oh man, real excited. Like I said earlier, just being able to play a game every day, just a kid's game every day for a job is just truly incredible. And sometimes I think back and realize how I could be a college student right now, but I'm playing in front of 6,000 fans in Greensboro, so it's really cool. And yeah, man, just really looking forward to the grind with the team this year. We got a lot of good guys and a lot of guys that are willing to go to war for.
In terms of your career progression, I mean, what are your goals for this year, benchmarks you'd like to meet, and what do you think will be the keys in terms of reaching your goals?
Yeah, I think just to stay healthy and play as many games as possible. Just because the more games I play, I feel like the more games we have a chance of winning. And so I feel like just to stay healthy, take care of my body off the field, and just come to the field every day with energy, and kind of be a leader for the team. In case some days we're in a tough stretch, or just dragging some days, just being one of those guys that people can look at, realize that we need to get going. And yeah, man, obviously the goal is to get to the big leagues, and so I feel like this is going to be a big step in my career. And again, going back to Mosky being a high energy guy, I think he's going to really help me with my development and just help me to eventually get to the big leagues one day.
In terms of you as a athlete, in terms of you as a person, how do you identify your brand, kind of what fans should expect in terms of what you bring to the table?
Just a fiery guy, just a guy where you look out on the field, you can tell I'm having fun, just playing a kid's game. And yeah, man, I'm just a great player. I'm just someone who's always gonna be diving, always gonna finish the game with some dirt on my jersey, and so I feel like it'll be good for fans to see that out of me, and obviously the coaches and the pitching staff I'm working behind will appreciate that. And so yeah, man, just always looking to get dirty on the field.
I know you talked about spring training a little bit earlier. In terms of that experience, what were the biggest things that you got out of that maybe you weren't expecting, and how they've grown you as a player?
Yeah, I think just again, very competitive camp, and so every day, whether it was live AVs or inter squad, just going to get some of the best arms in all of minor league baseball, and I think it's really prepared me for the upcoming season, and just seeing a lot of things that I haven't seen before, like some movement, some high velo with ride, and just seeing that every day in camp, just making me better and making me more prepared for this year.
Since your dad played in the bigs, when you get there one day, you guys gonna cry like babies?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm not much of a crier, but I've told my whole family that day when that day comes, man, I'm gonna bawl like I'm gonna bawl like a baby. And obviously the first people I'm gonna call are my mom and dad. And it's just going to be such a surreal moment for me and my dad to be able to share that. So.
First and last name in your position?
Wyatt Samford, shortstop. All right, thank y'all.